I think that the public is learning a lot more about water and water resources and why they're important and how special they are to us. West Virginia is so unique in that we have a lot of water, and we may think about our other natural resources as commodities, but we really need to think about water as a commodity and how we're going to protect it, not just give it away. So educating people on the preciousness of our water resources, and also how to balance the balancing game that we all try and do. We don't want to tell people what to do. We want to educate them in solid science and have them be able to make wise decisions for the future. And that's true environmental ed, and you cultivate environmental stewards, and that's our goal. Currently, Friends of the Cheat is really focused on cleaning up the Muddy Creek watershed. That's been really our baby since our inception 20 years ago, and we're still working on it. And the challenge that lies ahead is, as we pick off some of the low-hanging fruit, as we attack some of these smaller sources of acid mine drainage, there's still many of the big bad actors, and there aren't adequate operations and maintenance funds to maintain those systems forever and ever. Acid mine drainage isn't a one and done type of treatment, it's ongoing. So that is our biggest challenge, is thinking outside of the box and working with partners to clean up those last large sources. But in addition to our regular acid mine drainage monitoring that the staff executes, we also have a volunteer water monitoring program known as Capable. And Capable is empowering citizen scientists out in the community to monitor their own streams and rivers. It was largely formed in preparation for increased shale drilling in the area, but that's been kind of slow. So we are getting people out educated and getting them familiar with their own streams in preparation for any changes. And we're using Stream Partners funds to purchase supplies, host trainings, and fund staff that supports the program. We are a little bit different in that we have a staff and we have a large budget. This year our budget is $1.2 million, and that's all well and good, but there's a lot of paperwork and administration that comes with that, and Friends of the Cheat has grown to be pretty good at that, and that's something that we can support other groups in as well. We've got a lot of lessons to share, and I think that's one of Friends of the Cheat's best assets to the state, is that we've been down that river before, and one of the things that we're working on now that we hope to share with other groups is we're really going back to the drawing table and thinking about how we implement some of our restoration projects, working with contractors, contract procurement, a lot of that boring stuff that some of the smaller watershed groups also don't have the capacity to do. We can really help. In '95, the Cheat was named as one of the nation's most endangered rivers, and 20 years later we have bald eagles in the canyon and fish throughout the whole main stem, so it's a really great story.